go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, Vinny Paz, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 179 centimeters. And he'll be fighting Dalton Thunder Smith. He's 176 centimeters tall with a reach of 178.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Vinny Paz. If you've never seen Vinny Paz in action, get ready, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason they call him the Tasmanian Devil. Dalton Thunder Smith. A lot of hype around this young fighter. Let's see what he's made of here. His home city of Sheffield, United Kingdom will certainly be watching.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Cranston, Rhode Island in the United States, a two-division world champion known as the Tasmanian Devil, introducing Vinny Paz. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. A swing and a miss with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Missing with that jab. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. Quick punch scores. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. The straight right just misses. Defense is not an option for these two. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just the same again, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The courage on display here is incredible. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think... Hold that thought! Oh no, Paz is in some serious trouble here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Paz in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much great round. Now relax, relax. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
That jab misses. Not a lot of defense here at all. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. So much for boxing. This is a fight. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. Nope, that uppercut does not score. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Then we'll go again.
There's the bell for round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
It's the one who draws first blood toss. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. He couldn't take anymore, and down goes Dalton Smith. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They exchange punches. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Johnny is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Smith in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Breathe. Just get your breath back. Get your boxing back together and get back out there and win the round. Listen, great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the...
There's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
And he misses with that jab. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
That jab won't score. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
For that counter punch. The straight right just misses. Dalton Smith on his way out, it seems. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a high-octane battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good round. Feel good? Good man. Just don't worry about it. We've done all that work. Set him up. We'll take him out.
And there's the bell to start round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. They miss with the jab. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You're getting it. I need to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind. Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit.
Here comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Oh, my word. Dalton Smith, look out. Dalton Smith couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's not the guy. There's no defense.
And down goes Paz. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That jab doesn't score. And he just missed with that left jab. Dalton Smith on his way out, it seems. I thought that was gonna hold that thought. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Smith in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man. Yeah, forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there.
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in.
There's the bell to start round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So much firepower here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice defense on that hook. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Oh, my word. Dalton Smith, look out. And Thunder Smith goes down. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not Not many people would have predicted it, but...